And welcome back to these tutorials. This is the third part in the blog tutorial I'm doing. And as I've said to myself before, I've written down a list of parts that I'm going to do in each step. And this part is going to contain how to add an admin so they can also log in to, edit their blog if you must. And then basically from that point I'll see what's coming up next, and I'm not sure what else to say right now, but let's get started. The last tutorial I did was the admin login, which all I had to do was create a nice little simple login that took information from a database and basically check to see if the username and password combination was correct. If you don't remember, I used the username and password of admin and admin. So I'll just log in. And it'll say I logged in, and click any link to continue. And now that we have these three links here, we're going to go ahead and make the page called add user, since this doesn't exist just yet. So right now, I'm going to go to Notepad 2. I'm just going to save this file. It's going to be in the admin folder, and I'm going to call it add.user.php. Alright, and basically I'll just open the PHP tags right now, and then I'm going to include all the global PHP file, check if the session exists, and then include the footer on the end. So let's go ahead and include global.php. We're going to go ahead and tab in one more time and do if session name echo you are logged in. And where you see you are logged in, this is the part we're going to actually do to add the admin. And then else, I'm going to destroy the session even if it doesn't exist. And I'm going to echo out you must be logged in to see this page. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and include the footer. And I'm going to go ahead and close the PHP tags, and we're going to check for errors right now. Okay, it says I'm logged in, which is a good thing. Now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to kill the session. So I'm just going to close the browser. And I'm going to go ahead and reopen Firefox. Or not. Alright. And then I'm going to go back to localhost/blog. And I'm going to go to that admin page. And oh, I spelled destroy wrong. I did destroy. Okay, it's gonna say I must be logged in to see that page. So I'm just gonna log back in. Oh, whatever. Log in. I'll fix that right now. Okay, I've logged in. I'm gonna go ahead and open that global page again, because I made an error with the link. And I'm just gonna do this. Get rid of all the dots. That's what's causing the errors. Save it, and let's go back here. Home. And there we go. I'm just gonna try it again, just to make sure we have that correct. And if it is correct, we're gonna continue from there. If not, I'll just fix it while you guys aren't looking. Log admin. Just click here to log in. I'll click that button. Okay. While you're not looking, I'm gonna do this. Alright, should work now. Localhost/blog. Alright. Let's go to the admin section. Login. Alright, okay. I'm just gonna log in back here again. And there we go, add admin. And we'll get started from here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Notepad 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and open the add user page. Alright. And just gonna capitalize the word U. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna delete this. Okay, and inside this part, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use just a nice little form that'll basically tell them to add a username and password, and basically we're gonna check to see if the username and password is valid, if the username already exists, etc., etc. Okay, first I'm just gonna use a nice little form, like I said, using post. So I'm gonna send the values using post. And I'm going to do it the same way I use the login. I'm going to keep it all on one page, and just basically do see if the post exists, and if it doesn't, we'll go ahead and show the form. Okay, now inside these two tags here, we're gonna tell the code that if this value doesn't exist, show the form. All right, and now I'm just gonna quickly echo out the form here. Form name equals admin. Oops. Method equals post, and action equals adduser.php. Okay, I'm just gonna use this little table here to do stuff. Cell spacing equals 3, cell padding equals 3. Alright, echo trtd. Close span equals 2 aligned to the right. This little header 3 tag, add admin, and the row and data cell, echo a new row. Then in this cell we're going to put the word username, and that'll tell the user that the form, the little input value thing, next to the right of username is where you're going to type in the username. Name equals username. Alright. And we're going to completely end that. Then we're going to go ahead and open a new row and data cell and put password there. And it's going to tell the user that you want to put a password for that username inside that field. And I'm going to make it a password type, that way only asterisks or little bubbles will show up. Then I'm going to create one more row and data cell, and this will be the submit button. And I'm going to give the submit button the name of submit, because that we're telling it that if post submit doesn't exist. So I messed up right there. Okay, and input type equals submit, name equals submit. The name is valued to post submit, and value equals add admin. I got a new email. We're gonna end the row and data cell, and then we're gonna end the form. Oh, we started the table and then the form. All right, we're going to go ahead and save that, and I'm gonna do else echo add user here. And the else part basically is telling us that if post submit does exist, we'll call adding user there. Alright, okay, we're gonna refresh. No errors. Username. Hi. And it says add user here, which we have here. And we're just gonna basically remove the add user here, and we're gonna go ahead and just basically add the user. We're gonna check to see if the username exists. Yeah. If we wanted to, we could add a confirm password when they're entering it, just so they remember what it is. For now, I'm actually going to add that just for the fun of it, just so we can lengthen the video a little bit. I'm gonna give this the name of passconf, So it's password confirmation. Save that. Okay, and we'll see on this page now that we have the confirmed password. And basically, confirmed password will just tell the user that the two passwords don't match, and this will help them this will help them so they won't not be able to remember the password for later references. Okay, now on this page, we're going to go ahead and we're going to define all our values. We're going to give them variables. Username equals post username. Password equals post password. And passconf equals post passconf. Right, sorry for that. And now that we have those defined, we're going to check to see if every single one of those exists. So I'm just going to put a couple breaks, and I'm going to tab in once. I'm going to create a new if statement here, and we're going to check to see if username and the and delimiter is two and signs, and right next to each other, no space, and that just tells us that that the next value has to be there as well. And passconf. Okay, and then we're going to end this and put an else, and we're going to tell them you did not supply all the valid fields. Alright, and now everything else that we're going to see, if the password exists, if the username does exist, it's going to be inside those, inside this if statement, the username and password and passconf. Like I said in the second tutorial when we set up the database, the username field is 32 characters in length, and the password field is also 32 characters in length, but we're going to add an MD5 encryption on it, so the password will automatically be forced to 32 characters. Alright, first we're going to check the string length of each value. So basically, if the string length of username is less than or equal to 32, then we're going to go ahead and allow it. Then we're going to go ahead and tap it one more time. We're going to do another if statement. If string length of username is is greater than or equal to 3, this will tell us that the username field has to be more than 3 characters. And then we're going to do another if statement. If string length password is greater than or equal to 3, then we'll allow it. Then we're going to go ahead and check to see if the password and passconf exists, if they're the same. So basically, if password equals passconf, allow it. Go to our next step. In this part, we're going to go ahead and we're going to search the username inside the database, and if it doesn't exist, we'll allow it. If it doesn't, we're going to give them an error message saying the username already exists. Okay, so we're going to actually open up a nice SQL query here, and we're going to select star. Doesn't matter, we could just select user. There's only 3 fields, it's not really going to matter. Select star, everything, from users table, where username equals username, the variable username. Then we're actually going to query it out, and we're going to do this. We're going to add the or die statement. We're going to tell it if it's only dying if there's a MySQL error. Then we're going to keep on that same line and do if MySQL num rows res equals 0. Continue. MySQL num rows basically checks the amount of rows that exist in that database, referring to the SQL query. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead in here, and this is our last check. If equals 0, we're going to go ahead and insert the username with the password. And then we'll add all the errors after that. We're gonna go ahead and test it. Okay, first we're gonna encrypt the password like so using MD5. Then we're gonna open a new SQL query. We're gonna do insert into users table, and then we're gonna define the values we want to insert. Username and password. Spell password wrong. And we're gonna tell the database that the values of those two have to equal this. So username and then pass. Pass is the encrypted password. Okay, and then we're gonna add that. We're gonna actually query it out now. And add the or die statement as well. Then we're gonna go ahead and echo the user bold username has been successfully added to the database. Alright, we're gonna close that. We're gonna go 1, 2. Okay, then we're gonna close this. But we gotta put the else statement on that one. So we do else echo the username you supplied already exists. Okay, end that. Go down 1, 2. This will end the password. We want to see if they're correct. Then we're gonna echo the two passwords you entered are not the same. Okay, end that. Go down. And this is the string length of the password. Echo your password is too short. Okay. Okay, and this is the username if it's too short. Else your username is too short. Okay, and 1, 2. Else. Okay, and echo your username is too long. Okay, and we've already done all of the valid fields here, so we get rid of this line. We'll go ahead and save it. See if there's any errors. Okay, there's an else statement error on line 45. Oh, that's right here. We just gotta end that. And we'll go ahead and refresh. And we'll try to add an admin. We're just gonna add the admin first and see if there's any errors. Okay, we didn't supply all the valid fields. It's a good thing. Now we're just gonna type in username, no valid fields. Password, no valid fields. Then we're gonna go ahead and test the username length. Alright, and username is too short. Now we'll try it too long. That's 2 characters. And I'll do it 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're gonna copy and paste that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just checking to see if the username is too long. Username is too long, okay. Now we'll go ahead and test a real username. I'll use my name. And password, we'll use hi and hi. Password's too short. Okay, my name. And then nice password, hello. And then confirm, we'll do hello1. The password should be incorrect. And we'll go ahead and try the username admin to see if that already exists. Username you supplied already exists. Now we'll go ahead and actually add my username. Marcus, I'll use the password Marcus. And confirm it. And the username Marcus has been successfully added to the database. Now we're going to go to the PHP myadmin of localhost and see if my username was added correctly. Log. Users. Browse. 2 of them. Alright. And now is what I'm going to do is close the browser and then I'm gonna see if I can log in using my name. Okay, localhost / login. I did Marcus, and we successfully logged in as Marcus, and that works. Okay, well, part 3 is finished, and I was adding the admin. And if you like this tutorial and want to see the rest of the finished product, go ahead and subscribe. Click that orange button right next to my name, and you'll receive my videos as soon as I upload them. Alright, all opinions and comments are appreciated, and I'll see you next time.